Alright, hello guys. Welcome back. We are back with Farewell North. Alright, so I mean, I heard that, people take on average like 4 hours to finish this game, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna get my money's worth. Like, I played it for about like 3.5 hours last time, and I'm like, I want to get my money's worth though. Also, it is a cute game. And there's a lot of stuff I haven't explored, and apparently I did not finish the main storyline like I thought. I guess there's one more island I need to go to. But I did this island because it has color now. See, but the hard thing about playing this game is that there isn't a map. Like, you want me to go to all these different islands and stuff, but you don't give me a map. So that's been, like, really hard. It's very hard for me to navigate and stuff. Like, I'm not good at navigating. So for me to try and, like, do all this stuff with no map, it's very difficult. So I guess we'll just row around and see if we can find the right island, because apparently there's another island that I miss. Maybe that where that light is. See, I don't even know what the different lights mean. I know that there's like these white lights and then there's like these yellow lights, but I don't actually know what they mean. Well, it's an exploration game, you know, so I will go find out what it means. I feel like a lot of these mechanics are like not well explained. And then, oh, also there are some islands I tried to dock at, but I couldn't for some reason.
Mom's verses.
Well, this might be one of them.
I was wondering. Something
Oh.
wondering.
Yeah, this is one of them, I think, where she wouldn't dock at this island, and there's a music note. I could see it, but I couldn't figure out how to get to it. And I was like, maybe I have to get the note before I get to dock, but I don't think so, because there was no way to get to the note. Maybe that way? Can I row through there? Is that a passage I can row through? No, I can't get through anywhere. Oh, that would have been good though. Okay, so I see a lighthouse over there, so that means I've been to that island because I've been rebuilding some of the lighthouses. I mean, you know, I think it's like a decent game for only being made by one person. Could use a lot of improvement though. Braun. I've been to this one. I think this is the one where you do the whole story where you find out that the owner moved to the city and took Chesley with her, and he got out and he was scared because he wasn't used to city life. She left him alone. I also wish this would tell you what you did on each island so that you don't have to like keep going back. Yeah, let's get off this island because we've been here. I just want to find the island that I need to complete the storyline because there's another island I missed. But I don't know if I don't remember this dock. Like, I don't know if I docked here before. I wonder if they have, this is the first time I thought of it, but I wonder if the islands have multiple docks. I can definitely appreciate, though, that you play as a border collie in this game because, you know, I'm, like, I said this in the last stream, but I have never seen a game that had a border collie. And if you guys don't know, my dog is a border collie. So this is very, very precious to me. Oh, this is the same island. But there's two sides to this island. Did I find that out before? Oh, yeah. See, this is the part where I went through and I did all those puzzles where I ran away from people trying to catch me in that flashback. Now let's get back this way. It's also kind of strange how there's like literally no other people here. I mean, if she's from here, I mean, presumably other people would like be here too, right? I mean, we have a lot of different animals. There's a lighthouse. So I know if the island is in color, I've done it, or if it has a lighthouse, I've done it. So let's try some of these other lights. But there were, like I said, there was an island where she wouldn't dock at it for some reason. I'm wondering if I have to do something first. I mean, well, I guess I must have to do something first. I just don't know what. I also wish they would give you like a main quest log or something. Because I didn't even know I wasn't done with the main story until I was looking some stuff up about the game. And I found out that there's actually another like thing I have to do for the main story. Okay, I haven't been here. Nevi's scary.
Oh, look, ducklings.
Ducklings!
But where's their mother, though? They must have been separated.
We have to find the mother? Oh. Oh, do you have to bring them back to life? and then have them, okay.
Oh, they look adorable.
Yeah, that wasn't very
Well
difficult.
done, Jess.
So that's how you bring this island back to life, I guess. Alright, so I feel like I haven't been over to this side, which is very difficult to know because I don't have a map. And all the islands kind of look the same. Okay, how do I get to this island? Where is the dock for this island? What, is that it? Really? It's in there? Why don't you make it over here? At least you don't have to, like, place yourself perfectly in order to dock. For Ray's scary.
Hey, Jess, come over here. Look what I found.
What did you find?
Up for a game of fetch? Yeah, I thought so. Go on, boy. Go fetch.
Wow, she threw that really far. How could she possibly have thrown it that far? Oh, Fox Warrior Gaming, thank you so much for the follow on.
Good job,
Okay, I appreciate
Jessie.
that.
Okay, drop it. Fetch.
What? How did she throw it over there? That's crazy.
Good job. Drop it, Chesley. Here you go.
I have to figure out how to get over there. If he likes fetch, he should already have a toy for some, or a ball for him to chase. There's a will-o'-the-wisp. Alright, I'll get that later. I should have possibly thrown it all the way over here. No, the stick. Pick the stick up. Oh, I guess that was the wrong stick.
Well done. Drop it.
That's a different stick.
Wait, Jess. That's not your stick.
That's what I said.
Hang on. I think that's an antler.
That's an antler?
Where did you find
I
that?
thought it was a big stick.
Oh, Jess. There haven't been deer in Orkney since the Viking times, I think. Oh, can you imagine the deer grazing here? It must have been quite the sight. I remember Mum saying that no one actually knows how they got here. That they lived on these islands for thousands of years.
That's pretty.
I'm sure a museum would love to have this, but I think it belongs here. Besides, it looks like we're due a wee sun shower. I mean, we can head back out, or we could find a spot to get out of the rain. What do you think?
Well,
Right, we can stay out of the rain for a bit.
why would there be a bench there? Secret discovered. Comfy Boy now available from the main menu. Oh. She's got a little... It's like a little switch or something. Okay. I don't understand the objective of this. So, wait, okay. So the objective is to get the blanket and then get to a chair? I don't really understand. I guess so, because once I get the blanket and then get to the chair, I get to the next level. And I'm playing as like a little chihuahua. Oh, that's why it's called Comfy Boy. He wants to be comfy. Really weird controls. you tell me? Now you tell me I can dash? Well, I guess you didn't need to until now. Okay, let's stop playing that.
Oh, Chesley, I'd give anything to be snuggled up in a warm blanket with you right now. But hey, it looks like the rain's clearing up. Let's head back out.
So I need a map of each island and a map overall. Like I need an individual map of each island, and then like an overall map showing me where each island is and which islands I've been to and what I've done on each island. I mean, at first I was like, well, it can't be that hard, right? Like, it's not that big, but so it's harder than I thought it was. Just with like no, it's just like with no like map to go off of. It's a lot harder than I expected. Trying to figure everything out. Okay, so I've been there. That's color. I don't think I can get through this way. Back this way. Oh, there's a will-o'-the-wisp I haven't gotten. Well, I'm not gonna worry about the will-o'-the-wisps. I'm just going to find that island I haven't been to. Well, I guess there's been a few, but it's an island that has part of the main story that I haven't been to. Maybe through here? No, this is clearly somewhere we can go through. Okay, I don't know if there's an island over here. A bunch of frozen birds. I could never do this by myself. But then again, I'm not outdoorsy. I guess this girl grew up here and she learned to do all this stuff. And she was like, nope, this isn't for me. Was this the island we started on? Is that the... Wait. Oh my god. Is that her car? You can't dock them. Okay. So I don't understand that. I don't understand why we can't dock. See, you know, this game, like, it's just seems to be very, like, rough, technically. Okay, let's try going this way. Okay, I don't think I can go that way. I mean, I would be more interested in completing this game if it had a map. Right now, it's so inefficient to just try and like wander around and hope that I run into an island that I haven't run into before. What? How did I just try to leave from here? I just somehow went in a giant circle. Alright, let's try going out this way. Okay, so there's no way out there. Maybe that's what I was doing before. Maybe I tried going out there before. This goes in a circle. Okay, I have been rowing for like half an hour. Like, no, well, that's... See, I'm back to where I was. How do I get out of here? This doesn't make any sense. No, I stopped at the island with the ducklings. Maybe you can get out the dock right there? No, I tried that, but it won't let me dock there for some reason. So I'm trying to go find like some other island, but I can keep circling back to this part. So I don't know how to get away from here. I wonder what it wants. Well, there's just some path that gets me out of here. I just don't know what it is, and it's really hard to determine without a map. Like, there was some way that I came in here, and I don't remember where I came from. And now I can't find my way out. Like, I think if I had a map, that would just, like, solve everything, but this game doesn't have a map. Okay, well, let's just try to keep an eye out for something different. Yeah, I'm trying to find, like, a path out, because I know there's, like, some way that I, like, came in here. Like, I went through, like, a little, like, opening, Oh, I think this is it on the left. Oh, that's what I was trying to find. Yeah, this is the way that I came in here. Okay, so now we're back out, but we still have to find an island that I haven't been to, which is also, again, very difficult when you don't have a map. Like, I want a map that will tell me what islands I've already been to and what I've done on each island. Dope, I know, right? Like, I was roaming around for like 20 minutes trying to find that. But again, like, this is so hard without a map. Like, I don't do well with, like, navigating. So, without a map, it's, like, twice as hard. And it's like, I mean, I just don't know, like, am I supposed to just, like, remember where I've been? Am I just supposed to, like, remember where I've been and the islands that I've been to and what I've done on each island? Because it doesn't tell me, like, if I open my journal, it doesn't tell me which islands I've done what on. It just tells me how many, like, oh, I've done, like, 3 out of 5 lighthouses. I've gotten 2 out of the 8 notes. But it doesn't tell me on, like, which islands I've done that. What was that singular thing in the water? It looked like a buoy. Yeah, it was a buoy.
I think we need to head back now. We've gone really far out.
Okay, so that's the edge. No, stop going that way. Hold D-pad down to open your compass. What? This is the first time the game has been telling me this. I didn't even know I had a compass. Next island. See, the game did not tell me any of that until just now. Sounds like there's some mechanistic problems with the game itself. Time to switch to the backup game. Yeah, well, I think, you know, the problem with this game is that it was only made by one person, really. So, you know, it's kind of, it's very difficult to make a game already, but to only do it by like, you know, with one person is extra hard. And it's definitely rough, technically. But I think that he's continuously updating the game because I was looking at the website and there's something on it about like giving the developer feedback on the game. And it was like, oh, your feedback will help improve the final version. Okay, so when I open the compass, it tells me next island and scary. So that yellow light is the next island. Okay, so the dialogue started. It does have dialogue. I just haven't gone to places where it does have dialogue because I've just been like getting lost. How's your Sunday been? Hi, Rebecca. Hey, Seeing, how are you? My Sunday's been good. Haven't really done much today. I just slept in, worked out, went grocery shopping. I watched a lot of YouTube videos. Wow, so why are they only telling you that now? Right, like, I think it's just, you know, like I said, like, there's basically only one guy working on this game, and it's really hard to make a game in the first place, but to make it, like, with only one person, like, he's gonna miss a lot of stuff. Like, especially when, you know, you're so close to a game, you don't think of things. Like, you know how to play it, but other people don't. And some of the mechanics and stuff, like, they don't really make sense within the like context of the game, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, it doesn't make I'm like, why am I doing these things? Okay, wait, what? I did that island though. Or maybe, is it this island or behind it? Slept in is underrated. I've been working 12 plus hours days all week. Oh boy. Hopefully it hasn't been too bad though, GC. Yeah, I love sleep. I always sleep in on the weekends. No, I've been to this island though. I don't understand. What do you mean this next island? Because this is the island where we cut the whale from the net. Solo indie game development is a tough path. Yeah. I mean, I like the whole concept and the story and everything, but technically it's definitely very rough. Okay, so maybe there's something I didn't do on this island. Oh, no, it's behind it. Oh, it's over there. But there was also another island where she wouldn't dock at it. Like, she was like, oh, I'm not ready to do this one just yet. And I was like, okay, like, I didn't understand what I was supposed to be doing in order to get her to dock at it. Wait, there's a lighthouse on that one. I must have rebuilt that one. I mean, it's possible I missed some stuff on the island. Because I know, so when I was looking some stuff up about this game, I thought I had completed the main storyline, but it turns out I haven't. There's still something else I need to do. Oh, that's even further? Okay, it's not this island. Oh, it's bad. This is always the time of year I make a lot of money, but I have no life. 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. I stay up for 3 and 4 hours and back to bed. Luckily, we have Sundays off this year. Only Monday through Saturday. Wow, you used to work 7 days a week? That's crazy. At least you make a lot of money, though.
I can almost remember another of Mum's verses. It was wandering. Something to do with wandering.
What's your favorite activity in Mario Party? The mini games. Although I guess that's like the main part of Mario Party. Okay, this island. Okay, so it does do a little bit of telling you where to go, but the game has literally has never told me this before.
Hey, Chess, over here. Fresh tracks. Maybe a fox? Or wildcat?
I don't think this is the right island,
I
though.
wonder. Do you reckon there's any more tracks nearby?
Yeah, from October 15th to December 7th, we used to work 7 days a week. It's always rough this time of year. Outside of this time, it's typical 8 hours a day, Monday to Friday. Oh, man.
Oh. It's all fenced
That's kind
off
of
now.
like my friend that works in accounting. When it's tax season, his life is crazy. But it's only a few months out of the year. Private land, no public right-of-way, property of, I don't know how to pronounce that, your energy?
Oh, Campbells used to love folk hiking through here.
Campbell Farm? So it used to be somebody's farm.
Hey, Jess, come on, I found more tracks.
What, the fence is just gone now? Okay, so I guess we put it back to the past, which I still don't understand how
Wow.
we're doing
It's
that.
changed a fair bit since we were last here, hasn't it?
Can I just jump down there? No. Okay, how do I get to the other side?
Come on. The tracks head down to the old Campbell farm.
Oh. This way? Oh, there's a bridge. I know tax season's got to be bad too, but hey, look at the good side. More money, more saving, more money to support. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, his company brings in a lot of money. But it's just, it's insane for him.
Last time we were here would have been just days before.
Morning, Kaylee.
Oh, her name's Kaylee.
And good morning to you as well, Chesley. How's your mum keeping?
Better, actually. The doctors say she might even be able to come home soon.
Well, glad to hear it. She's a strong lass, your mother. We certainly miss having her around. But I'm sure she's proud to have you shepherding for her while she recovers.
Thanks, Jack. Anyway, how can we help? Mum said the cattle had been giving you a bit of grief recently.
Oh, either. Usually trouble. No, it's just the sheep today. If you could bring them down from the Craig and back to their pen, I'd appreciate it.
Alright, so this is a flashback, but it's kind of weird how they, like, don't change her clothes.
Okay, Chess. I know it's been a few years since I practiced. And I know you're not used to working with anyone but Mum. But she needs you to be a good boy for me. You can do that, can't you?
So I'm gonna find a way to get through here. After you mentioned it, I checked and this game has its own website. Yeah, I was looking some stuff about the game, and that's where I found the website. And I was looking at some of the FAQs, and that's where I found like the developers saying like, "Oh, if you have any feedback about the game, like let me know, and it'll help me with the final version of the game." Which I was like, "Oh, so this isn't the final version of the game," which I didn't know. I've been playing Dragon Age. I had already bought the game. I feel bad for the graphical team because the graphics are gorgeous. The dialogue is pretty mundane and combat is okay-ish, feels clunky. Okay. I'm gonna give it a fair shot though. As you say, I'll try myself to give it a proper evaluation. Yeah, it's definitely always best to, you know, see for yourself. Oh, come on. But yeah, I haven't heard good things about it, and it makes me, you know, like not really. I mean, I might play it eventually, but I'm not really interested at this time. Why are we jumping that way? See, this is one of the technical problems in the game. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, he should have jumped on that rock, but he just went sideways. Like, the platforming isn't very good in this game. Okay, I got the will-o'-the-wisp. The playing platform sections are packed. Yeah, I mean, it's just, they're not very good controls either, which also makes it difficult, so I don't know how much longer I want to play this. Let's go, Bloodthirsty. I would tell you to play a million other games before Dragon Age, maybe in another life. Right, like, I just, like, don't really have any interest from what I'm hearing about it. Like, it's... Maybe if I, like, if I completely run out of games, like, you know, like, maybe if I, like, go full-time streamer, and all I do is play games all day, and I run out of games to play, and I have nothing else to play, then, you know, maybe I would do it. Okay, I think actually I was supposed to stay up there, because I see the flowers on the top of the gate. Just not sure how to get to it. Oh, no, wait, yes, I can go this way. So, Chesley can swim very well. Jax does not like swimming, something I've been trying to teach him. I mean, he can swim, he has the ability to, just doesn't like it. He doesn't like swimming. Ooh, this is really far though. No, I don't think this is it. I don't think this is it. There's no way down there. When you're reborn from the Yggdrasil tree, you can play Dragon Age, right? Platforming looks awkward. It definitely is. I think it's just, like, not a completed game. I mean, I don't know if you were here when I said this, but I was saying that I was going on this game's website, and on the site it says, in the FAQ, it says, like, to let the developer know any feedback you have, and it'll help him with the final version of the game. So I'm like, wait a minute, so this is not the final version of the game? Which, I didn't know that. Oh, here we go, okay. Okay, now what does that do? That didn't help me at all. Okay, well, you know, I guess it did one half of the gate, but how do I get those flowers up there? Yeah, I think you said it was only one guy. Yes. Which I think for only being one person doing the game, it's pretty good, but it's still like very rough. You know, I don't think it's a game that most people would be like, oh yeah, this is a good game, because it's extremely rough technically. Remember the good old days when the game released, it was the final product, there wasn't a million patches, right? But I guess developers and studios have learned that people will buy it anyway. Maybe I have to go outside of here.
Oh, is that so? Well, you're very wise, my wee man.
I do think this game has like a lot of potential to be like a really cute, cozy explorations, like story-based game. But right now it's very rough technically. I've had games that receive patches like every week. Yeah, and there's so many games these days that are like, oh, this is the beta, or this is like whatever, this is like not the final game. Okay, why is it when I go out here, the house is in color, but when I come in here, it's not? And there have been some games that have been in beta for like years.
Okay. Here we go. Let's head up for Craig.
Alright, I think we gotta do more herding. Releasing a beta is fine. You're telling us straight up the game isn't ready and we can try it out for feedback. However, releasing a game like it's finished is the behavior I'm talking about. Yeah, but there's some games that are like in beta for years. Like it never gets finished. I think I have Ranch Simulator, and when I got it, it was in beta. And I think and that was like 2 years ago. 3 years ago. Yeah, I think it's still in beta. But it's one thing to like release new content for a game, and then it's like another thing to keep a game in beta forever. So you're just testing us. You knew the solution the whole time. Of course, of course. Just testing chat, just keeping you on your toes.
Huh. I guess they found something nice to eat. They've got to be around here somewhere.
Found them.
Hey, good job, Jess. Okay, let's see if I can remember your commands. Away! Come by.
Well, she don't really need to command me. There's not that many sheep.
This way. Just through the gates over here.
I mean, I think this many sheep, one dog could handle by themselves without commands.
That looks like the lot of them. Thank you for your help, Kaylee. Oh, aye, and...
Oh, you guys
Mr.
should watch like
Chesley.
sheep herding trials.
Give
They're
my
really
regards
cool.
to your mum. Hope to see her working with Chesley again soon.
I had heard the Campbells moved down Inverness way. I guess I just couldn't imagine this place without them. Oh well, as long as they're happy. I suppose I'm not really in a position to judge. Anyway. Hey, I think I see more tracks. They're headed towards the barn.
No, we're not done with this island. Okay, but I don't think this is the right island to finish the main story.
Oh, it's stuck. It must be caught on something inside.
Okay, I guess that's up to me.
Maybe there's another way in.
So I've been thinking about this a long time and trying to muster up the courage, so here I go. I think I'm about 96% useless now. Am I allowed that 1%? I am feeling generous today, so I'll give it to you. You're 96% useless. Okay, how do I get in there? How do I get in there? Oh, 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 oh. Wait a minute, what? How does that appear only when I'm standing at like a certain angle? Okay, it's one of these again. This game has a very calm and soft atmosphere. Great work from the solo developer. I agree. I think it could use a lot of improvements, but I really like the concept, and I think it has a lot of potential. Thank you, Bloodthirsty, you're a real one. No problem. 96% useless. Hmm. Oh, 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 oh. I think I see it. Yes, got it. Okay, now I need to get to that one. Oh, wait, did I do? Oh, I got to, okay. I didn't even have to do that. Hi there, Rebecca and everybody. How goes the journey? Hey, Mohammed. It's going good. How are you? Thanks for coming in. How was your weekend? So, I actually found out, I thought I had finished the main storyline of this game, but I guess I haven't, because I was looking some stuff up about this game, and I guess I haven't finished the actual storyline. So I'm trying to figure out where to go to finish the storyline.
Take the South Ridge round.
I don't know if this is part of it.
Like we did last time.
That Campbell job started really well. What with Mum being sick and working with you for the first time. It was scary. But finally I felt useful. Like I didn't just have to stand and watch. Like I could actually help. I was really happy to have a distraction. Guess I wanted that to last a bit longer. Thought we could go for a wee hike to celebrate a job well done.
Oh. See, when you stand in certain spots, certain things come and go. Campbell Farm, welcome. Okay. Okay, so guys, I'm gonna put, I think I may have talked about this channel before in stream, but there's a channel I like to watch a lot. It's called Sean the Sheep Man, and there's this guy Sean, and he runs a sheep farm in Scotland with 3 border collies, and he talks about his border collies a lot and how they work, and he also shows them like herding stuff. So if you guys like are ever interested in watching herding or how border collies work, that's a really good channel. And he explains a lot of stuff about border collies. I actually learned a lot of stuff about border collies from him, like taking care of my own border collie. Because I did not know anything about border collies when I got one. I knew they were a herding dog, but I didn't really, I didn't really know what I was in for. Okay, so how do I get over there to... Oh, hold on, hold on. Oh. Can I jump that? Yes, I can. Oh. Oh. That's only half the bridge. How am I not reaching it? Oh. Oh, I think I have to stand on that little rock. Really? How am I not getting it? Okay, then that's not the way I'm supposed to get it, which I don't understand how. God. Bahamut is a badass name. Bloodthirsty, what is your favorite iteration of Bahamut? Mine is FF16 and FFX. Actually, FF15 Bahamut was pretty epic when I think about it. He was near the end of the game, though. Yeah. Yeah, all of the Bahamuts are really cool. But, you know, in FF7... Okay, I have to look up which one, because I know there were different Bahamuts. Maybe Bahamut 0? It was Bahamut 0, or there's regular Bahamut. Wasn't as cool though. And there's Bahamut 0, and then another Bahamut, Neo Bahamut. Okay, did I like Neo Bahamut or did I like Bahamut 0? I think Neo Bahamut. No, Bahamut 0. I mean, they're all cool though. There was like 4 Bahamuts in FF7 if I recall correctly. There were 4. I only remember 3. So there's like regular Bahamut, then Bahamut 0, and Neo Bahamut. Bahamut 0, I liked. Phew! How did I get that? Well, these island maps are big. Some of them are really tiny. Some of them you only do like one activity on it and then you're done. Oh, there's another one over there. Okay, maybe I gotta get that one first. That was well hidden. Okay, what did that do? Oh, that solved it. Okay. That's kind of weird. I don't get how getting that one solved it. Like, why even have the other flower there then? Okay, where are we supposed to be doing
What
this?
can I see?
What? Wait, what can I see? Oh, this way. Oh, so I guess you have to stand in certain spots to get the... I mean, the game doesn't really tell you this. Oh, there's another lighthouse, I think. Yes. Oh my god, really? It's all the way over here? Oh my god, what? I just looked it up. That was favorite Bahamut design in that game. It was a slender, slick design. Yes! It looks so cool. Oh my god, no, don't go that way. Chesley almost just jumped straight into the water. How do I get up there? Oh. I guess that's how. Really? Why would it be buried here? I mean, all the Bahamutes are cool though. And then there's that giant Bahamut fight in Children.
You know, I still haven't forgiven you for the last time we were here.
What?
You got
What did
so
I do?
filthy, running through every bit of mud you could find.
Oh.
I had to wash you off in that icy cold spring. No, don't you give me that. I was frozen solid the rest of our trip.
Oh my god, Jax would do that. He does not care about getting dirty. I mean, he doesn't like love rolling in the mud. Like my sister's dog loves it. She'll look for mud, and if she sees mud, she'll like roll around in it. Jax doesn't do that. He just like doesn't care. Like he'll just go running if like we're playing fetch or something, or if he wants to go play, he'll just go running. He like doesn't care. He doesn't care if he gets muddy or not. He does not like getting his paws cleaned. I have this like little like paw cleaner thing. It's like a cup with a big like silicone brush insert in it. And I clean his paws with it. He hates it. Oh, okay. So if I stand here. Okay. Okay. I don't know what the point of coming up here was. Oh yeah, I forgot Advent Children. That fight was so epic. Tifa had an epic fight in the garden. Yes, that. I mean, I didn't really get the story, but it looked cool. Oh, it just came over here. Okay, so what are we supposed to be doing? Oh, I think we were supposed to be looking for more animals, because she said there were more tracks, I think. Or, I don't know, what are we supposed to be doing? How long was it until Jax actually started listening and not being a wild puppy? I want to say like maybe like 11 months. And that's when he started, because they're still really young then. They're not like really babies anymore, but they're still like children. So at that point he was kind of acting like, I don't know, like an older kid. Like maybe like maybe like a 7-8-year-old kid. So old enough that he like, you know, it wasn't like he didn't know what he was doing, but like still young enough that he like still doesn't like listen the whole time. Oh my goodness, that's a year of chaos. How did you manage? It was a lot. It was a lot of just. It was constantly. I didn't really like do much Like, I was just, like, watching him all the time. Having a puppy is, like, it's kind of like having a baby in that you can't, like, leave them alone. You can't just, like, you know, you can't just, like, you can't ever just, like, leave them alone. You have to watch them all the time. But I really didn't, like, do anything except raise him. And even then, he's still, like, growing up. It's just, at that point, he's just, like, he's listening more. Okay, why is this tree?
I don't see anything.
Why is this tree in color?
There's nothing there. Why are you barking, buddy?
Okay, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to know why this tree is in color.
What is it, Jess?
Puppies may be even harder than babies. At least babies can't even crawl early on, but puppies have so much energy hopping all over the place. Right, like they are so fast. They are way faster than babies. And they will just like run off. Like, you know how like babies just like wander off? Well, puppies will do that too, but they're like twice as fast. I think that like it's definitely like they're both hard, but people always say that like having a baby is like harder than having a puppy in every single way, and I don't think that's true. I mean, I've never had a baby, but I also think that like it's just different. They're just different difficulties. Like puppies are so much faster. And then also, puppies will never, like, grow up to understand you. Eventually, babies will grow up and, like, understand English, and will understand how to communicate with you with, like, words in English, but dogs will never do that.
Dude, Chesley! Chesley, come here!
That's a big sheep.
Chess, get away! Come here! Oh no, what do I do? Chesley, come here! What do I do?
And you have to take care of a dog its entire life. But like a kid will like grow up and they'll be able to take care of themselves eventually. And also just like traveling with a dog, it's harder because you can't bring dogs in everywhere. You can bring a kid in anywhere.
What am I doing here? I can't do this.
Oh, we have to.
I barely know
Okay.
the basics.
We gotta solve it. Okay,
I'm
so
letting her down. I'm gonna get you hurt.
when this happens, this is some sort of like deep psyche thing. Like, so we've seen this before where they're like giant figures of her come up and then she just sits there and it's like she's going through some sort of like psychological crisis. And this is when we like have to help her through it. So these are like representing her like insecurities and her fears and whatnot. Exactly. In terms of communication, we are the same species, so the blueprint is already there, if not intuitive. However, to create a dog that's perceptive, listens, and obeys is so hard. Exactly, especially because, you know, what I realize is a lot of dog training is actually, we're actually like making them go against their natural instincts. So it's like, you know, don't, you know, we always teach dogs like, oh, don't jump up on people. But that's actually a very natural behavior for them. That's why they do it. That's how they greet other, you know, other dogs. So they naturally, they'll do it to humans. But we are teaching them like not to go, you know, going against their instincts. Or like, you know, don't chase other animals. Don't chase like birds and squirrels. That's going against their instincts. Or like even healing, like walking on a leash and healing. That's very boring for them. Like they want to go sniff around and explore. But now we're making them just like walk at our side doing nothing. That's not a natural behavior for them. So it's like so much of this like dog training that we do is like it's going against their natural behavior. But with kids, we don't do that. Like we encourage their natural behaviors. Okay, so we got one of those solved. We got this bloodthirsty, thank you GC. Or, not GC, 96% useless. Where was that flower? I forgot. Well, no, I didn't forget, but I don't know where it is at this angle. Okay, let's get back over here. I know I saw a flower. Oh, there it is. It's up there. Okay. Okay, and I see a big rock going towards there. Okay, maybe this way? Oh, how do I get up there? Yes, I'm moving up. Moving on up, 96%, baby, that's right. Only 96%. The best you've ever been. Oh, crap. No, I didn't die. Okay, well, that's not where I wanted to be. I check my dog's teeth. Oh, me too. I brush Jax's teeth every night. Ooh. Okay. No. This cave has got some twists and turns. I can't believe the year's almost over. I wonder what will be Game of the Year. I hope they actually give FF7 Rebirth a chance. It deserves to be a nominee. I agree. I think it'll definitely be a nominee. That, I think, was definitely one of the biggest games of the year. Wait, we didn't get the flower, so... Oh, maybe we get it now. The nostalgia, the hype, the joy playing and watching others play FF7 Rebirth was a highlight of my life.
Did me after that.
FF7 Rebirth is one of the best JRPGs made in IMO, yeah.
Our first time working together and we meet a really stubborn ram.
I had no idea what to do. But you did.
Yeah, I think for
No, I
sure
never
it's gonna be at least a
realised just
nominee.
how much you loved working with sheep until Mum got sick. When I started taking you out, and we worked for First Farms together. Your excitement, it meant so much.
Saudi Slays, thanks so much for joining the kick stream. How are you? I think FS7 Rebirth would definitely be a nominee. Maybe
Couldn't wait
Black
to
Myth
get to
would call.
work in the morning, darting across the fields.
I haven't played it, but it seemed like a pretty big game.
Anticipating every command. From the crack of dawn till we got home at night, we never slowed down for a moment.
That's so that is very accurate to a working dog. Like they never give up. They will work for as long as you want them to. This guy studied border collies.
You were worried about Mum, but you let me in. And you trusted me. It was really special to be a part of that.
It's just crazy to watch. Like, if you guys haven't seen working dogs or herding dogs specifically, because there are many types of working dogs, but herding dogs specifically, if you've never watched them work, you should watch them because it's just crazy. Like, I still don't understand how they just like know what to do.
With everything going on at the time, you helped take my mind off things. Gave me something to focus on. I never thanked you for that, Chesley.
Aw.
I hope you know how much it meant to me. And I just hope I was able to do the same for you.
Aw.
Now, come on. What do you say, Chess? Let's try and find those tracks again, shall we?
I was a little disappointed by Dragon Dogma 2. It didn't have fast travel. Imagine a huge open world with no travel. It takes you 20 to 30 minutes to backtrack to the city. I would hate that. And I've heard a lot about that game. I've heard so many good things about that game, but I haven't played it. But I think, did that come out this year? Because I think that might also be a nominee. That seemed like a game people were like really into. I know they wanted you to survive the night and day cycle, etc., but games that big must have fast travel. I put the game down because I went to the bottom of the map and it'll take me 40 minutes to reach the city going all the way back. Yeah, I wouldn't like that at all. Like, it's you know, I do feel like you've gotta, like, I understand you want the game to be a certain way, but I think you've gotta think about like the player experience. Like, for example, this game, I'm having a really hard time with the fact that this game doesn't have a map. It doesn't have a map for like, you know, a general map, and then it doesn't have a map for each island, and I'm having a really hard time with that. And it's like, you know, I know they want you to explore. It's an exploration game. They want you to explore, but it's like so hard for me to just try and like remember where I've been, and I'm just rowing around just hoping that I find an island that I haven't been to. Like that doesn't work. The sales for Final Fantasy Birth are doing great. I hope they get a globe. Yeah, me too, Bahamut. Dragon Dogma 2 definitely came out this year. I just can't handle the fact that it has no fast travel. Yeah, I wouldn't like that either. Okay, so, at this point, I'm gonna take a break. I will be right back. Black Myth Wukong, that game is amazing. Oh, really? I was interested in playing it, but I just haven't gotten around to it. So I don't know, maybe like sometime next year because I really want to play Mario Party. Exactly. Why are games not putting in maps? You know, Wukong has no map. Big critique I had. The game starts linear, but later stages are big where you get lost very easily. Oh, really? I did not know Wukong didn't have a map. I mean, judging, you know, how what my experiences with this game, I'm going to have a lot of trouble with Wukong. Because this game, I'm assuming this game is much smaller than Wukong. But for this game in particular, I think you know, because it was just like one developer doing this game, he may just not have thought of everything. But I think a game like Wukong, where it's like a whole studio is behind it, that's something they definitely should have thought of. But I feel like if there's like a whole studio behind it, then they did it on purpose for some reason. I mean, they certainly have the technology to put in a map.
Seems like they're heading into the woods. Come on, Jess. This way. Follow me.
In Ghost of Tsushima, they wanted people to explore, so they had a map, but they didn't have something that was like that just like told you where to go. They had something where you could have the wind blow in a certain direction, and that's the direction you're supposed to go. But that's all you were gonna get because they wanted people to explore. So they didn't have anything where they told you like exactly where to go. So that was, you know, that was like a deliberate choice on their part because they wanted players to do something specific.
What are you barking at, Chesley?
Okay, you said follow you, now what? Oh.
Chess, we need those tracks. Come on.
What? Okay, oh, that was an achievement? Okay, I didn't even realize I was going to dig there. Alright. Okay, but what am I supposed to be doing? Oh,
Look. There she is.
a fox. Cute.
Oh, she's beautiful. Huh?
Hello.
It's okay. I don't want to hurt you. Oh, wait. Has she got a limp?
Oh,
have to get a
we're
closer look.
controlling Kaylee. You know what? I have a friend named Kaylee. She doesn't spell her name the same way, but I have a friend named Kaylee from high school.
Come on. I'm trying to help. Where'd you go?
Okay. So you played as Kaylee at like the very beginning, but then I don't think you play again as her until now. Oh, I guess we gotta get on the other side of the fence. Where's Chesley? Oh, there she is. Just saw a short where you are yelling 4 turns on Dragon Age. You felt so disrespected by all those turns. Oh my god. Yeah, I remember that very distinctly. I was so annoyed. But four turns? Really? 4 turns. Completely ridiculous. Completely ridiculous. Yeah, I remember I was like so shocked that they got 2 turns, and then they got 3 turns, and I was like, oh, and then they got 4 turns, and I was like, oh. Those
Hey,
trash bins?
It's okay, little one.
Oh, I guess that would make sense
I'm not
because
gonna hurt you.
the fox wants food.
I can't quite tell what's wrong, but she looks hurt. I've got to get a closer look. Well, I'm not going to get through there, am I? Can't need to pick up the tracks on the other side.
Completely ridiculous. It was completely ridiculous. I was like, how come I didn't get 4 turns? But you know what? It's fine because I didn't need it. Didn't need it.
Oh, that looks like the trail. Okay, you're heading up the ridge.
I don't really understand this whole mechanic about how you have to like look at something at a certain angle in order for it to show up. Watching you play felt like a new game sometimes because of all the hidden dialogue I never knew was there. Oh, really? Nice. Yeah, I mean, it's always good to watch like anything from somebody else's perspective because you never know what you'll find. Well, not hidden, I just didn't talk to everyone, but there's so much interesting dialogue I missed. Yeah. Yeah, you just like never know, like you just never know what you missed.
Hey, it's all right. It's okay. I'm not here to hurt you. Just want to make sure you're okay.
That fox doesn't speak English, Kaylee. Also, who were you talking to? They were probably like bloodthirsty is aggressive. They tried to give advice and you said didn't need it. I think it was a potion they were saying to use. Yeah, I don't remember. I don't remember who it was, but they probably thought I was unnecessarily aggressive. Yes, I agree. I agree. Yeah, they were. Because I think it was that fight against what was his name? That big dragon beneath Baldur's Gate. Omser. I think it was during that fight. And somebody was like, oh, I was like getting really low on HP and somebody was like, use a potion or something. And I was like, and then, but I killed him and I was like, I didn't need it.
I just want to see that paw.
Oh my god, a baby fox, a kit. I think that's what they're called, a kit.
Sorry. I wasn't trying to hurt your mum, I promise. It looks like it might be a wee sprain. I don't think it's anything serious.
Oh my god, they're so cute.
Got you to protect her. I'll let you be.
Oh, what's happening here? Oh, it's going through all their adventures together.
I forgot how beautiful the hikes were around here.
You know, we've got time. We could bag a Monroe or two if you're up for it. There's some great paths leading from the glen.
We could bag
If not,
Monroe.
We can just press on. The dock's just
I
down.
don't even understand what that means. Not unnecessary. That was absolutely appropriate to need it. Well, the tone of my voice was probably unnecessary. That's the same with Black Myth Wukong. I get lost, I find goodies. Yeah. I mean, it is, you know, this is, like, good for exploring, but it's very frustrating to, like, not know, like, where I've already been when I'm trying to, like, you know, complete stuff. Yeah, Bahamut knows my pain. I did the same as him. Well, I'm just, like, I'm not good at navigating stuff, so, like, doing it without a map is even harder. Like, you know, when it comes to, like, trying to complete stuff, it is so hard to do it without a map.
Path at Inukdu. What do you say we go up and bag ourselves a Monroe while we're here?
Bag of Monroe, what does that mean? That must be some Scottish thing. What? This is like a hiking trail? This is so difficult. Maybe not for a dog. But for me, this would be so oh my god, this is like so uphill. Oops. Oh, that's fine. I guess that's it. So snow is something else that Jax is like whatever about. He doesn't like love snow, but he'll like go out in it. He doesn't hate it. He's not big on rain, but he'll like go out in it, but he's not a big fan of rain because it like pelts him in the face. Oh, pretty. The Black Bridge. All knocked up.
You wouldn't remember this. But I was there when Mum named you after her dad.
Aw.
I wonder, did she ever tell you why she called me Kaylee? How would I explain a Kaylee to you? Kayleys are amazing. The gatherings full of live Gaelic music, traditional dancing, and so many people. I mean, I can't imagine you'd be a big Kaylee fan, but they were Mum's favourite. She'd never miss an opportunity
Jax would love
to spend the
Kayleys.
night singing and
He
dancing.
loves being around people.
So when I started to change my name, away from the Gaelic spelling, I never realised the impact that would have.
Aw, I get it though. It can be very difficult to have a name spelled in a way that most people don't know how to pronounce. It's not just you, I'm not some walking TPS. You can't make some dark spiraling cave with no colored cubes and expect me to navigate as you hide bosses and goodies like it's a fine Waldo game. Wukong has a confusing stage where it's this multi-layer cave. Oh my god. I would hate that. I would hate that. I had a hard enough time running around the caves in Dragon Quest. Do you miss snow? We don't get much in Texas. No. I do not. We had so much snow back home, so much. Like, blizzards were very common. Like, 1 to 2 feet of snow in the winter was like very normal. But yeah, it barely snows here. And I do not miss snow at all. I don't like the cold either, so that's also something that I don't miss. Although, you know, it does get cold in Texas. Well, different parts of Texas. I guess, like, southern Texas doesn't really get cold. Okay, so that was you know what? That was a nice little bit of lore about Kaylee. So, let's go find one of those other paths. Let's go go back to the signs. I think snow is beautiful, but can't stand the cold. Don't like slick streets or just feeling cold in general. Me neither. And I don't like, well, in Texas we get more ice than snow, and I don't like that either. Like, ice is even more dangerous than snow. Okay, what was this one that we just did? Because I have to remember. I remember this one. All knocked up. Okay, we did all knocked up. But until I get Farewell North, the achievement Farewell North, I haven't beaten the main story. That stamina bar is so Zelda. I know, right? That's what I said. I said that it looks exactly like the stamina wheel in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. They must have copied it. Okay, maybe it was... Where were the... Oh, I think I see them. It's even green, like in Zelda. I've never played Breath of the Wild. Should I just play the second one, or do I need to play the first one? I think you need to play the first one, because Tears of the Kingdom is a direct sequel. And it takes place, like, maybe like 5 years after Breath of the Wild? 5 to 10 years? I'm not sure the exact timeline. But it's like a direct continuation. Fine fodder. This way? Oh, there's seals down there.
What can you see?
Get back in here. Get back in the water.
You want to play, but leave the seals alone. They're not dogs.
Oh, those are, I'm barking at them with an achievement. Menace. You harass the seals, rude. I was trying to herd them. I was trying to be like, get back in the water. More seals. Maybe up here. No, I can't go up there. One day you gotta try a Disgaea game. Remember I said there's a game where gum is like a potion, but if you eat it, then it becomes ABC gum with lower healing potency? Yeah. Disgaea is one big JRPG parody that hardly takes itself serious. Wow, that sounds hilarious. That does sound like something I would enjoy.
The path to Anok's just up ahead. What do you say we go bag it?
Oh. This is not the path I was looking for, but alright, I'll take it. Is this way, I guess? Okay, it's pointing this way. I don't understand. Where's the path? Oh, this way. Wait, no. This way. Oh my god. Okay, that was very confusing. What, Kaylee's supposed to go through this? Okay. Was this the... I think this is the path? No, I don't think so. What? Where's the path? I don't like the winter or cold. My nose and ears turn red. Me too. And I just don't like being cold. Bloodthirsty harassing seals. I've had my eyes on you ever since you thought about throwing jacks like Neva. Well, I mean... if Neva can do it. But, you know, it was... we found out, though, she wasn't actually being thrown. You just like point in a direction and Neva like goes to you and she like shoots off in that direction, but it definitely looks like she's being thrown. Okay, so I have to find that pillar thing. Oh, there it is. Oh, there's a music note. Here, Anok, the short ridge.
Looking back, I understand why she was hurt when I changed my name. I wonder if it was the right thing to have done. But there just aren't many folk left who speak Gaelic. Oh, it just made things simpler to change the spelling. Yes, you speak Gaelic though, don't you? My cultured wee Kulan. Oh, I love the traditions though. Whenever I'm back here, I realise how important it is to keep them with me.
I'm with Kaylee on this one because she went out to the city, right? She left the country. She went out to the city. And, you know, not a lot of people know how to pronounce her name. And I would think her mom would, like, you know, want it to be as easy as possible for her. I'm with Kaylee on this one. I went to high school with a girl named Siobhan, but she spelled it the Gaelic way, and nobody ever knew how to pronounce her name. And she would get, I mean, it was just really like frustrating for her to constantly have to correct people and spelling her name and like the pronunciation of her name. I mean, I can see that getting really annoying. That's why my dad says, like, you know, he like wanted us to have like very American names. You try and throw Jackson be hilarious. He's like, what, 40 or 50 pounds? Yes. He is 55 pounds, actually. Last time I weighed him, he was 55 pounds. I should weigh him again soon. There's this giant scale at Petco near me that I take him to sometimes, and I weigh him there. Last time, yeah, he was like 53, 55 pounds. He's a pretty big boy. I mean, you know, there's certainly other breeds that are bigger than him, but, you know, for a border collie, he is definitely a big boy. I just twitch as far as the distance he'll throw text. Yeah, me too, me too. What? How? How did I die there? That doesn't make sense. Also, I think I could give you an easy way back down. It's like, if you do all these hiking trails, you have to go back down manually. Like, you can't just travel back when there's no, like, easy way down for you. That's something I always appreciate about games. If you have to, like, really do some sort of, like, lengthy trek somewhere, and then you have to get back out, they give you an easy way back out, an easy exit back out. That is something I always really appreciate, because it sounds very, like, what's the word, like, intuitive, like, you just kind of assume that games will do that, but you'd be surprised at how often they don't do that. That's something that Dragon Quest did really well most of the time anyway. Like, most of the time when I was playing Dragon Quest, if I did like a massive dungeon, then most of the time they gave me a door like right at the end that just gave me an exit. Okay, I did see a music note, but I don't know if I'm gonna go get it. Okay, oh, here's sign. I don't think these are the same signs I saw before, though. Come back here. Okay, so we've got one more hiking trail to do. That's also interesting, I'm noticing as Chesley is running, he's got black paw pads. I guess some dogs do have black paw pads, but I think most of them have pink paw pads. Jax has pink paw pads, but they have black spots on them. On one of his paw pads, he's got like a giant black spot on it. Which reminds me, I probably should put some lotion on his paws. I'm getting pretty rough. When dogs run around a lot like this, their paw pads get like very roughed up. I have this stuff for Jax called Musher's Secret, and they put it on sled dogs' paws because sled dogs' paws like get so messed up. Okay, so we need to do Vine Fada this way. Is it across that bridge? Oops. See, I can't really tell like where exactly it's pointing to. Wait, isn't that where we came from across that bridge? We just did Gearanak. Hello, Rebecca, I'm seeing everyone. Hey, Joan, how are you? Thanks so much for coming in. How's your weekend? In regards to names in college, my friend was a Chinese transfer student. She refused to tell us her Chinese name because she felt it would separate her, so she only told us her American name. Yeah, that's kind of how my dad felt too. Like he didn't want us to be separate from Americans. He wanted us to be very, like, very, very American. Like he didn't want us to be foreigners. Like that was his, like that was a really big concern of his. Like he didn't want us to be like outsiders. He wanted us to be like, you know, American. But I also like understand that it's just like it's hard for people to pronounce or like understand how to say it. Like I have a friend who has a Chinese name, and it's really hard for people to like pronounce or like know how to pronounce it, or but the way it's spelled. And then some people, you know, they'll just choose an American name because it's just easier. Like I also worked with a girl who she was Laotian. and she ended up choosing an American name because her name was like so hard for people to pronounce. And at first she used a nickname, like a nickname version of her real name, but it was still hard for people to know how to pronounce it, so she just ended up doing an American name. Good to see you too, Rebecca and G. I'm doing well. Good to hear. In school, I used to be teased because of my last name. In retrospect, it was funny. My last name is Broom, so they would say, we need to clean up an aisle for you. You're going to be a janitor when you grow up, etc. Oh, really? Oh my god. Man, kids will really find any way to make fun of anyone. Like, I never would have thought somebody that had the last name Broom would have been teased.
What do you think, Jess? Do you fancy a week?
Oh, found it. Yeah, she felt it just draws too much attention and just wasn't good for assimilation. Yeah, exactly. And that is, you know, it's like not something that I personally ever had to think about because, you know, I was given a very Western name. But, you know, I see, you know, some friends going through it, like, and it's very tiring for them to have to constantly correct people on and teach people how to pronounce their name. Well, I found it. The three sisters. I mean, Kaylee sounds like a, you know, I have a friend named Kaylee, so I've heard the name before. I met other people named Kaylee, the Long Hill. But if she spelled Kaylee the way the Gaelic spelling that they were putting in the game, I never would have known how to pronounce it.
Mum was always so supportive.
What? She didn't sound very
I never
supportive.
wanted to do anything to make her feel like I was unhappy here. But I know how much it hurt her that I moved south. Changing the spelling of my name. It was just another case of me turning my back on these islands. I never told her just how proud I was. How proud I am of where we come from. So I think it's time. Time to go back to Kaylee.
Oh, she's gonna change the spelling of her name back.
For you, Mum. And for me.
I get that the whole story is about like going back to her roots and whatnot, but I disagree. I don't think she should do that. I mean, just for practical reasons and realistically, like it's a better option for her to have the spelling that she chose. I don't think it's like wrong. Like it's, you know, she chose a different place to go to other than here. She didn't want to be farming, and that's fine. Like that's her choice. She chose a different path than her mom. And that's what I was saying before. If her mom is supportive, then I think she should support the changing the spelling of her name, because that's going to be easier for her. I mean, I've never had kids, but I feel like if you're a parent, like, you would want the best for your child, and you would want them to, like, go through life with as less stress as possible. Pronouncing people's names is hard. I was called into the principal office when I was in high school, but they got the wrong person. Oh, really? Oh, that's unfortunate. Did they realize that, like, pretty quickly, though, or did you still get in trouble? I agree with your dad. Did you see that viral video where Chinese elders is shaming Chinese Americans for knowing Chinese or anything of Chinese history? It's so silly. It's like shaming me for not speaking an African language. No, I didn't. I'll have to look that up. We are Americans. Another reason African American or Chinese Americans never made sense to me. That prefix qualifier or whatever isn't necessary. We are just Americans. I agree. Yeah, I agree. Like, I mean, I don't know Chinese, and I know, like, a little bit about Chinese culture, but not, like, a whole ton. But, you know, the way I was raised, it's like, you know, my family came to America for a reason, you know, like, they wanted a better life for us. They wanted us to be Americans. That's what we are. And America is made up of people from different countries. That's the whole thing. That's the whole thing with America, right? Like, it's all people from different countries. But my grandma was always, like, really annoyed with us for not knowing Chinese too. But, you know, like, my dad said he chose, you know, not to teach us Chinese because he thought that would make us more of a foreigner, and he, you know, his whole goal was, like, we have to be American. You know, like, oh, you don't want to be an outsider, you don't want to be a foreigner, you want to be American. That was, like, he was, like, very focused on that. Like, you want to be American. Like, you don't want to stand out. Okay, so we did the 3 hiking trails here, so I think that's all that's here. Achievements. Alright, let's go and try to find the next island. They realize it? Okay, that's good. Where I came from, they were naming kids Cadillac and after drinks like Hennessy. I'm like, they're out here naming babies Hennessy. So I agree with you. A name change is needed sometimes. Yeah. Right. And it's like, it's even like things like that is like, where it's not even like a name that's like a foreign spelling or a foreign name or whatever. Like some names, it's like, it's very hard for somebody to go through life that way, like with a certain name. Next island, east of here. Like, I work with 2 girls, and one's name was Swan Lake and the other's name was Snow White. And I get that the parents, like, thought it was cute and everything, but I don't know how they felt about it. Like, I don't know what they went through when they were kids. I don't know how they felt about it, but I have to imagine that, like, that was definitely like a potentially like, you know, really hard for them.
Could you let me through, bud?
Okay, so I'm getting I'm navigating this game a little bit easier now that I found out about the compass and what the lights mean. It's a little bit easier, for sure. I still think a map would have been nice. Oh, they changed the spelling of her name on the subtitles. That's really cool. So if you do all the hiking trails and you find, what are those things that she called them? The Munros. You bag the 3 Munros of Uer and learn Kaylee's real name. Well, that is her real name. It's just not the way she spelled it. But if you do those and she says like, oh, I'm going to go back to the spelling, they changed the spelling in the subtitles. That's really cool. Hey, Rebecca, how are you? Hey, Patrick, I'm good. How are you? How's your weekend? You told us some months ago you have a list of all the regions, states you have visited, right? I do. I don't have, it's not a list exactly, but I have a map. I have a scratch-off map that my cousin got me one year for Christmas, and you scratch off all the states that you've been to. Although there are, okay, so the frame that I got for it, it's really annoying to take it out.
Kelly!
So I haven't,
You're a sight for sore.
I haven't scratched off all the
It's been a
states
rough
yet,
morning.
but most of them
What's
I
up,
have scratched
man?
off.
We had the wee lammies there born not 2 weeks ago. Seems the Coos wanted to celebrate their arrival because they've broken right through the stone wall. I patched it up some, but I need yous to separate them before we lose one of the wee bairns.
Coos? What are
You know
coos?
what? I reckon we can manage that. What do you say, Chess? Yeah? Looks like Chess is ready. We'll get to it.
I would love to
I'm
visit
not fussed
Scotland.
which side the
It looks
agenda
so
on.
pretty.
I just need the Coos and the sheep in separate pens.
Seems simple enough. Coos in one, sheep in t'other. We'll get them sorted for you, don't worry.
And I
Alright,
I
Jess,
love
you know what you're
Celtic
doing.
stuff.
Stick to the outside and see if we can't find a way to separate these coos.
Coos. Oh, they're cows. Okay, so coos are cows. Good to see you again. You too. How are you? Thank you so much for coming in. How was your weekend? Okay, so we have to separate the cows and the sheep. This is something real herding dogs do. Although, like I said before, like most of the time they have another dog. Kind of difficult for one dog to do by themselves. I guess the game does make it a little bit easier.
Well done, Chess. Now bring one of the groups out of the pen.
Oh my god, are these the fluffy cows? I love those fluffy, like Highland cows. They're so cute. You need to stay together. You need to stay together. You need to stay together. See, this is how now I understand how Jax feels. He gets really annoyed if I bring him around like a group of people, like my friends, and people start like splitting off and like wandering off. He gets really annoyed. He's like, "What are you like? Where are you going? What are you doing?"
Now let's get them into the other pen.
Now I get how he feels. Like it's just they're wandering all over the place. You need to stay together. You need to stay together. Where are you going? Where are you going? Where is the other pen? You need to stay together. You need to stay together. Stay together. Stay together. No, no. Where are you going? Where are you going? Stop going other places. No, this way. This way.
Well done, Chesley. I think that's it. Oh, Juan. Looks like you'll be a bit busy over the next few days. If you need a hand with anything, you know where we are.
Ah, that's brilliant. Well done to both of yous. I've more than my share to worry about these days, without Coos gate crashing the sheep.
I loved the routine our work gave us that month. But it's always the unexpected ones that stick out in my mind. out of a whole month working together, I actually think this was one of my favorite jobs. I'm so glad we made the time to come here.
Good, thanks. Good to hear. Okay, so I guess this island's done. So I didn't get an achievement for that? Oh, you found the missing Highland coos at the Campbell farm. Oh, that's another farm we already did, but I didn't find the coos there. That's okay. I don't know if I'll do that. Because this is, the Campbell farm was where we had that whole big, thing where she was like insecure about her herding ability, her shepherd abilities. She wasn't sure if she was going to be able to command Chesley to herd the sheep. Okay, let's go to the next island. So, oh, that doesn't show me where the next island is when I'm on an island, only when I'm in the boat. All right, let's go to the next island. But before that, I'm going to take another break and I'll be right back. Okay, let's go find the next island. So, I mean, I think, with most games, it does take a little bit to learn. And I feel like, now that I put probably like 5-6 hours into this game, it is getting a little easier, especially knowing that I can like get the compass and the lights are showing me different islands. So I'm not sure if I'll do all of the achievements, we'll see. I do like how getting the achievements though, it gives you a lot of lore. It gives you a lot of backstory to Kaylee and Chesley. I mean, when you've got a game like this where it's very, there's not a ton of gameplay, you do need to have like a exceptionally like heavy, you need to be exceptionally like heavy on the story. Okay, let's head to the next yellow light. And I do like that they put in simplified, the canoe controls. They have a simplified version. When you start off, you have to press RT and LT to row. That was really hard. But now that I switched to the simplified canoe controls, you can just push a direction and she'll row for you. Let's see, how many more achievements do I have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 9 out of 19. So I have about half. You know what I like about this story is that it's like a very like relatable, like normal person story. Like she grew up a certain way and then she took a different path away from the things that she came from. But I think it's okay. Like it seems like this story is trying to push this whole like, well, you should always go back to your roots and you should always like go back to where you came from. But I think it's okay to like choose a different path. Like she chose the city, she changed her name, the spelling of her. She didn't even change her name. She just changed the spelling of her name, which I think there's nothing wrong with that. Going to eat and head to bed. 12-hour workdays again tomorrow. Hope to see Mario Party next week. Didn't need it. Peace, bloodthirsty. All right, 96% useless. Thank you so much for hanging out today. Hope work goes well tomorrow. Have a good night. Oh wait, what did she say? Hold on. I was talking. I'm gonna look at my own stream and rewind that a little bit. I didn't see what she said. Come on, Chess, we're getting close. Just these last few locks to cross yet, remember. Remember what? I don't know. I don't know what she wants me to remember. Oh, probably, I guess, what we must have done this before, I guess. I think this might be the last island. Why is Chesley moving so slowly? Oh. Guess there's some way to restore the bridge. Hmm. It's not here. I think it's up there. How do I get up there? Hmm. Oh, 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 oh. Aha, I found something. Aha. You know what, actually, I do like these puzzles. But I still don't understand how they, like, you know, incorporate into the game itself, you know what I mean? Like, why do I have a magic border collie? There must be another flower. It's hard to go back to the roots. You're torn between both. Yeah. I mean, I think it's, you know, you can still remember where you came from and, you know, still choose a different path. You know, I think just because you choose a different path, it doesn't mean you rejected your roots. Which she's saying that her mom feels like she rejected her roots and where she came from, but I don't see it that way. I'm not trying to like invalidate her mom's feelings. I just like, I think it's you know, it's okay to choose a different path. That didn't do it. You know what? Maybe there's something down here where the rabbits stopped. Oh, wait. Oh. Now where are you going? Oh, oh. Do I have to chase them? I have to chase them all over? Oh, interesting. Okay, so I have to chase the rabbits. I guess until they reveal a path for me. Oh, it's a giant. That one is a giant rabbit. Where am I supposed to bring them? Where'd they go? One's over here. Oh, wait a minute. What? I lost the flower. Okay, but I can use the flower. Ah! Okay, I think this puzzle is very good, actually, I think. Okay, see a will-o'-the-wisp
Such a
down there
mess.
too.
For so long after Mum passed. But you were the best thing that could have happened to me.
Aw,
A gentle reminder of her presence. Her love.
you know, dogs are so hard, but they're so much fun and they add so much joy to your life. I guess the snow is so thick here that Tisley can't walk normally. Nice. Now what? I go to the next. Okay, guess I go to the next scary over there. Seems very, very cold in this area. Okay, so at first I didn't really like the puzzles in this game, but I mean, I like the way that they're designed. I just feel like a lot of stuff isn't explained to you, and I'm not sure how like the mechanics work within the game. Like, I don't know how like this border collie is making things go back to how they were in the past, so you can like pass through like doors and bridges and stuff.
I know I've been wrapped up in old memories. They can't help but come flooding back while I'm here.
So there is an achievement called Farewell North that I think is the last achievement in the main story. So, you know, this whole thing is about like going back to her roots, but in the end she does say farewell to the north, because it says she moved to the south. So I guess southern Scotland. So, you know, it does say she moved south and she's saying goodbye. So her mom passed away. So I guess I guess that was her only family from what I'm gathering. It seems like that was her only family. And she has nothing left here anymore. So she is choosing a different path, and she is saying goodbye to North. Okay, what do we do here, Chesley? Okay, we're on the other side now. Okay, I see a flower. But that's really high up. I can't reach that. So, I think there's got to be something else. What's that? No, it's nothing. Yeah, I mean, when it's high up, you can't reach it, even though, according to, like, the game mechanics, you should be able to reach it. Oh, will-o'-the-wisp. Where did that go? Oh, how do I get in there? Okay, I think there has to be another flower around here somewhere. Um, I think I've got to be on this side. In order to open the gate. I've got to be. Oh, birds. Okay. Hmm. I might have to. Okay, maybe I gotta find a way up there to the birds. Okay. What's the purpose of going in here? Oh, I guess the will-o'-the-wisp was in there. Okay. Can't jump anywhere from here. Okay, okay. This area is not that big. We've got another. Nope, that's the same gate. That gate Kaylee's in front of. Okay, never mind. Okay, so we got another house. So what I'm thinking here is Once I complete this, I think that'll be the end of stream, and I'm thinking one more stream of this, and then we'll move on to Mario Party. I'm thinking one more stream of this to, like, see if we can get more of the lore, although I like the lore we have so far. I feel like it tells a pretty complete story already, but I do like, the little things like her name change and stuff like, and learning about where her name came from and stuff like that. Oh my god, what do we do here? I feel like there's gotta be another flower. Only one more like to go for 10 like hype. Thank you so much everyone for the 10 likes, I really appreciate it. Or the 9 likes, I guess I should say. And I also will say that there aren't a ton of tutorials or walkthroughs on this game either. So it can be kind of difficult. Oh, flower. Oh my god, that was so well hidden. Oh, it only lasts a certain amount of time. So you can only bring it up to here. Okay, what's the purpose of opening this gate then? What? I don't understand how this helps. Because you can't even bring it to the grass you've already done. I don't understand. I don't understand how this is helping me. I opened one gate. I need to get the gate with Kaylee. Which is over here. Yeah, I'm not understanding how this is helping at all. Oh my god. I guess that only helped this gate, but I don't get how to open the gate for Kaylee. Oh, there's another flower. Why are they so far away, though? Okay, yeah, like, see, how does that help? I was just like, so far away. Oh.
Memories of growing up, of life with you and Mum, of bagging Monroes and visiting lighthouses. Memories of love, but also... Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Come on, move.
Okay, so now I have to help her get the canoe. I don't even know where we're trying to bring the canoe. Okay, now what am I supposed to do here? So it doesn't let me bring the flower all the way up there. Okay, so I guess there's gotta be another flower, another like little paste thing I have to melt.
Oh, come on.
Oh. Well, that doesn't show up until you do the other flowers, I guess. Because I've been back there and that wasn't there. Was that just for the will-o'-the-wisp? No, I think you get the birds from here. Yes. Okay, and then I got that gate already down there.
And I never want to forget. I want to keep holding on to them. I cherish them all. The good times and the bad.
Okay, that's as far as those flowers go, I guess. Yeah, but we didn't need to bring her any more flowers. Or clear the path anymore. Okay, and there's the next dock. Snow is so pretty. It is pretty. I'd like to look at it, but I don't want to be in it. I don't like the cold. But I do like all the like holiday and winter stuff. Like I love Christmas time. I just don't like being cold. Oh, we gotta do this again?
You know, it's the memories of the good times. Of working the farms, being out on the water. They sit the heaviest. Oh, come on. Oh, come on.
Why can't I jump? Oh, wait a minute. I feel like this is someplace, somewhere I need to look through for a good angle on something. No. I thought maybe the ice would disappear. Maybe this way. Ah. See, when you see, in this game, usually when you see two trees like that, you have to look through it to get some kind of opening. get a door open or something. Oh my god, seriously? Are you serious right now? I do think it's interesting to they use like herding as a mechanic to like restore the grass.
I suppose the hardest part of holding on to memories is knowing you can never go back to those moments. When I've been away for too long, those memories, they feel like a lifetime ago. They're so distant. As if they belong to someone else.
Maybe I'm supposed to chase them up to that next ice block. I guess I just need one.
It's only when I come back, where they feel so close, so real. That's when I know for sure that they're mine.
I guess this is good enough. Okay, I guess we go over there now. Okay, so we gotta find the dock to this island. Okay, there's no dock. Alright, but there's another light over there. Okay, let's just go over there then, I guess. Okay, this area I can jump. Oh, wait a minute. Isn't this where we came from? Yeah, this is the place we just left. Yeah, and then it pointed me towards that island. I didn't see a dock there. Alright, let's row past this island. Maybe we'll find something beyond this island. So there's no dock on that island. Oh, wait a minute. Was this a path in? No. There's another light over there, though.
Oh, I know, Jess. I know it's been difficult.
Okay,
But
found
we can
it.
do this together, can't we? I don't know if you realised, but you've always been my tether back. Back to these islands. Back to my home.
Aw.
Back to Mum.
Animals can mean so much to people. My aunt is one of those people that like doesn't understand why people have pets. Like she's like when somebody's dog passes away and they're like really sad, she like doesn't really get it. She's like, it's just a dog.
Hey, it's okay.
But they can mean so much to people. I mean, they're still living creatures. Now, every dog has such a unique personality. When I got Jax, I honestly like had no idea he would have such a personality. Alright, I don't know where I'm supposed to be going.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's about
Okay,
to
I
get
guess
a
this
little
way.
scary. But don't worry, I'm right here.
Whoa. Backpedal, swiftly guide the canoe and let the current carry you in rapid waters. Cat, bird, dogs, turtles, hamsters can cheer anyone up if someone's feeling blue and sad. Yeah. I mean, they're living creatures, you know? Like, I mean, my aunt is just, like, not an animal person. But, you know, they're all living creatures and they all have, like, their own personalities. I mean, they're different than humans, but that doesn't mean that they can't, like, bring a lot of joy and value to our lives. Oh, a lighthouse are already built. I don't have to do this one.
Oh, don't worry, Jess. It's okay, I've got you.
Aw. Aw.
Not much further now, buddy. Promise.
She's gonna carry him all the way there in the snow? I mean, Chesley doesn't look as big as Jax, but still. She's gotta carry that dog all the way up?
I always knew this day would come, but I didn't expect to feel like I'd just lost you all over again, Mum. Oh, Jess. You know where we are, don't you? The final lighthouse on our grand journey together.
Aw, oh, I think...
I was exhausted from paddling, and I'd barely slept a wink, but we made it.
Yeah, she talked about how they
It was such
went to go
a
look at all the
beautiful summer day.
lighthouses.
Not a cloud in the sky, and we just rested. Just the two of us. We did nothing at all. And it's one of my favorite memories.
Aw.
Oh, Chess, this is perfect. I'll get a fire going and rustle us up some scran. What'd you say to that? I know you haven't had breakfast yet.
I mean, this is a really sweet game. I definitely think if the technical stuff gets improved, this would be such a great game. Like, that's really the only thing wrong with this game, is like the technical aspects. No, not that. Oh wait, do we want that? We do. Because we need wood for the fire.
Hey, Jess, you're back. Well, I found us some chanterelles. What have you got? Oh, I see. A very fine fetching stick.
Oh, I guess this is for fetch.
Okay, how about a wee play while these cook?
I thought I was helping her, but I guess not.
Go get
We're
it.
we're just selfish. I don't think Jax would be able to find a ball or a stick in the snow. Oh, we're back at the house. All the way back at her old house. There she is. Can't see anything in the snow.
Good job. Drop it, Chesley. Go fetch.
And it's like everything that you've been through with her. Wherever she throws the stick, it's like another memory.
Well done. Drop it. Okay, Chesley, you ready? One last throw.
I can't see anything, and how could she have possibly thrown it that far? What is happening here? Oh, she's spreading the ashes. She's spreading her mom's ashes. Oh, I have to move. Okay. What is happening here? This is definitely the end of the game, or at least the end of the story. Oh, the whales! So this is like going back through everything that they've been through. In a different outfit now. This game's story can hit someone right in their heart if they're grieving. Most definitely. It's a really nice story. What am I supposed to be doing? Going down here, I guess.
My heart's in the Highlands. My heart is.
And I also like the whole story about how she left home and she like chose a new path, and she, you know, there's like a struggle with her mom about like rejecting the roots and stuff. I feel like it's also like kind of like a coming of age story, or I guess she was past coming of age, but she was reflecting on it, and like she talks about like regrets and and then there's also all the stuff that her insecurities, how she felt like she wasn't good enough. She didn't know she could. She remembered how to be a shepherd, and then there's the whole thing with her bringing Chesley to the city, and he got out, and she felt like she failed him. A lot of complex emotions. Oh, we're going back. Okay, yeah, this is definitely end of the game. End of the story, at least. I guess I could always go back and do all the collectibles. I don't know if I'm gonna do that though. I'll look up the achievements and see if they're worth it. But I had thought I had thought I had completed the main storyline and I didn't, but this is definitely it. Farewell North was created by Kyle Banks. Okay, so she went back home, visited her mom's grave, spread her ashes. I guess her mom wasn't buried there then, but you just still have a gravestone without a body. Oh my god, I really like this game. I think if the technical aspects could be improved on this, I mean, this would be such a good game. Like, it's very emotional. And I love Celtic stuff. Okay, let's skip the credits. When I first saw the trailer for this game, though, I wasn't exactly sure what was happening in it, but I thought it, took place in some kind of Celtic place. Kaylee, thank you for playing Farewell North. Kaylee and Chesley have concluded their adventure, but you can continue to explore the island, complete scaries, search for collectibles, and discover secrets with them. Yeah, so that was definitely the end of the game. Okay. I got the secret achievement though, because it told me I got a secret achievement when I found that bench and she pulled out her like little Switch console thing and started playing some little game. That told me I had a secret achievement. Maybe it doesn't unlock till later, I don't know. Okay, so I've got 10 out of 19 achievements. We took a guided tour. I wonder what that one is. All right. Well, we're gonna end the stream here, but I think what's going to happen is I think what I'm gonna do is do one more stream of this, and then move on to Mario Party, just to make sure I'm doing all the achievements that I wanted to do. Okay. Let's do a raid out. So if you guys want to stick around for the raid, please do so. We'll be doing hashtag Rebecca raid for the raid message. Let me see who's on. Good stream, Rebecca. Thank you so much, Bahamut. I appreciate that. All right, let's see who's on. Give me a second. Is anyone playing Farewell North? Let's check. Nope, just me. Okay, let's see who else is on. Let's see. Alright, let's see if we can raid somebody new. Again, it's very hard to raid new people because most of the time they don't have raids turned on. Oh, are we down to 2 people now? Oh, okay. Well, you know, let's just skip the raid for tonight then. Alright, I'll be back on Tuesday. So, like I said, I think I want to do one more stream of this. Just to make sure, you know, I've got all the achievements I want, and then I'll move on to Mario Party. So I should be on to Mario Party by Thursday or Friday. I can't imagine this game is going to take me too much longer to do. I don't know if I'll do all the achievements, but I think I'd at least like to do whatever that guided tour thing is, and maybe do the lighthouses and restore color to all the scaries. Good night, Rebecca and everyone. Thank you, and good night to you too. Thanks so much for hanging out. Alright guys, I will be back on Tuesday, and have a good night. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.